No. No. Better catfish. All right. You like catching catfish? We need like one of them 20 pounders. All right.
Drawn to Wildlife is brought to you by these fine sponsors: Higdon Outdoors, Academy Sports, River Valley Ag Credit, Chase Motorsports, The Old Bait House, Phelps Farm Store, Castleman Tire and Repair, Wilson Archery, Roughton Plumbing, Signet Federal Credit Union, and these other supporters: Bowtech, Indian Creek Choke Tubes, Big Time, Covert Scouting Cameras, Excalibur Crossbows, Black Gold Premium Bow Sights, and Shelton & Associates CPA.
Good morning from Daytona Beach. The sun is just starting to rise, and on this video we are going to talk about beach fishing, I guess. We had been noticing a bunch of fish jumping right out here, and what it is, we've got, you'll see the white caps right out there, or where the waves start the furthest out. There's a sandbar out there and then a dip, and we've been seeing a lot of fish jump on each side of that sandbar. So Ross and I decided to just go to the local store, look for an Academy Sports, but they didn't have one around this area, and we just went to the local store and picked up a nice 7.5 foot rod, kind of stiff. And then our setup is, we've got a 3/0 hook. I wish we had a little smaller hook. I wish it was probably a 2 or 1 because of the size of the fish we're catching. About a 3-foot leader, and then we got a barrel swivel, a bead, a sinker slider, and then a 2-ounce triangle weight there, or pyramid weight. And all we're going to do is either we're going to put some shrimp on this line, or something they called what? Fish bite or something like that. It's a clam. It's white. It's a piece of looks like tape. We're going to put it on the hook, cast it out there as far as we can, and then it's just kind of almost like worm fishing at that time. It says we're letting it just sit still, keeping the line tight, and this line, this weight will stay. If the line can move, and you can feel when the fish starts tapping it, and just reel it in. Yesterday he caught a big, what did you call that thing? Skate. I call it a ray. And then we caught a crab, and I think a cracker fish as well. But anyway, all right, let's get rigged up here. That's our setup right there. We're just gonna launch this out as fast as we can and go from there. All right. And I'm gonna work the camera because I'm better at camera work than he is. We're just gonna see if we can do it. We got some birds diving out there. Some more birds diving straight out there. Beautiful sunrise. See what we can catch. Yesterday we caught on the very first cast. And then we had more luck at the pier. Show you what we use. We're just using shrimp. I talked to my buddy Rick, who does a lot of this fishing. We just kind of ripped the head off to get a better scent trail, and we're using the back half, kind of just putting it in the tail. If this rip current or waves are too much, it may knock this bait off, and we'll go to something different. But that's what we're using, just ripping the head off and trying that. All right, push my sandals back up to the beach. And that backpack comes in handy too. Just put it on the back, walk around. Got to watch for the tide to wash your stuff up away. All right, let's go down here and see. We're gonna see if he's got one. rod tip's fighting. You got one? Look, we got one. Pull it up, pull it up. That looks like a cat. Wow. We got a catfish. Huh. Pull it right up here. Well, that's pretty neat. Here you go, Ross. Hold that. Kind of point it to the fish.
Dad, I heard if they spine you, it'll hurt for like 10 minutes and it's like the worst pain of your life.
How about that? You want to chill? Woo! Whiskers! We got old Whiskers. First cast of the day. Beautiful sunrise, and we're catching some small fish. We're going to try to get something a little bigger. Yep, going the wrong way. There he goes. Maybe we can get some bigger fish before the day's up. When we were sitting here watching all these fish jump, we couldn't stand it. We had to try to do some beach fishing. And we've caught several fish the last couple of days. So it's been pretty fun. All right, let's get him rigged up here. Another thing we're doing is we're getting out in the water about up to our knees. Let's just get a little further out with the cast. He said he had another bite before he caught that one. So maybe we're in a good spot here. This is our condo right here, the blue one, Catalina Beach. And there'll be a fish jumping out in front of this all week long. So we got our 3-day license. We're gonna fish these last 3 days. Well, we fished yesterday, we got 2 left. What'd it feel like? Just a little tap, tap, tap? Because your weight's on the bottom, that line's going through it, and you can feel it, the fish hitting that lure, or bait, shrimp in this case. I think he's got something else. There you go, just stay still right there, just really do. Huh? It's a better one fish, he says. Come off? Nah. Huh? No. No. Better catfish. All right. You like catching catfish? We need like one of them 20-pounders. All right. This is fun fishing. So I'm gonna give him the camera again. Mr. Kitty Cat. We hadn't caught a catfish. They may have a different name. I don't know all these names of these saltwater fish. Looks like a catfish to me though. Let's see what happens here. Oh, let's put him out there. Whoop, whoop. See if the water gets him. Here comes the water. Woo. There he goes. He's swimming against it. Come on, go. And he's off. All right, we've been out here, what? 10 to 15 minutes, 2 fish. Pretty fun. You gonna let me catch one? Okay. Beautiful sunrise too. Ross doesn't get to see that very often. Nor do I. All right. So I walked back to move our stuff up the beach, and he catches this thing. It looks like a big old, to me it looks like a skipjack from Kentucky Lake.
It could be a big shad. I looked him in the eye.
Yeah, that wasn't wise.
I don't know. I couldn't tell where I hooked him.
I'm talking about the fish. I'm talking about you.
He actually fought a little bit when I got him up to the...
That's what we've been seeing jump out there.
You might be blind, buddy. Oh.
Huh. The other way. Boy. So I just caught a catfish looking fish. I don't know if that's a specific name for it or not, but my right hand man here didn't get it on video. So alright, hope y'all have enjoyed this video. We're going to keep fishing. Maybe if we get something big on the line we can get on video, we will. But when you're sitting at the beach seeing all these fish jump, you can run to the local Academy Sports or fishing store if there's not an Academy Sports there. Pick you up a cheap rod and reel, some weights, a swivel, a slider, a hook, and some line, and you can come out here and catch fish for under $100. So, drawn to wildlife, the seasons never end. Thanks for joining us. You got one?
Oh, come on.